So I'm pleased to say after many months of looking, I've finally got my hands on my very own Ford Transit Custom Sport. I've literally just picked it up from the dealership today and driven it home, so I thought I'd park up and give you my first impressions from the first couple of hours driving this. Totally unplanned video, but here we go, just see what a regular person thinks of this van. So here it is, and first of all I'll just give you a quick walk around the van. Now of course it's the sport version, so it comes with the stripes, although I think you can elect not to have it, and then the front splitter down there. In addition to that, there's also a couple of alloy variations you can get, but for me I had to get these ones. I just thought they suited the car so well, especially in this stunning grey. What I really like about this grey is it's a metallic grey. You can see the sparkle here in the paint, that's really nice. Other than that, you've basically just got a few extra mod cons inside. You've got some cruise control and reverse parking camera, a little bit better than the aftermarket ones you get. It's really subtle, just sits in here, and this one in addition has some extra locks, and it also has the fold up roof rack bars just up here that you pop up and then you can slide down. You can get optional extras with these vans as well. I know you can get like a double-sided door. I mean, look at that paint whilst we're here, look at that sparkling, looks so good. This one's got the single door because I'll be paneling out the insides for tools, but look at the interior on this one. I've been waiting so long to get a good one, and it is almost immaculate. The plying here, wall to wall, and there on the door, real nice. So we'll come around the back, I'll show you in here, and then we'll get on to my first thoughts. So you can see it's all plied out like that, and then of course you can pop these open to get the doors nice and wide. I'm 6'3" and I can easily step inside here and move around, not too uncomfortable at all. This will all be racked out. We'll have a look in the cabin. I think first of all, to give you some of my thoughts. So as I mentioned, I'm 6'3", but I'm also a bit of a T-Rex. I've got long legs and short arms. So having a look inside here, I think the interior, let's get you a wide angle, is actually really nice on the Custom Sport. You've got these kind of half leather seats here, and you also get the upgraded like infotainment screen here as well. But other than that, you pretty much you know, rubber floors. It's built to be a van, and it's built to be durable. So the cabin is a nice place to be. It's a nice seating position at 6'3". With the seats adjusted, I'm about here. So yeah, I really like that. Nice place to be. And we've got a few other things. So we've got the pull down here, and obviously I'm going to be discovering things as we go. The seat of course pops up like so, and then you can lift it up for the load through access there. So I really like this, but a couple of niggles straight away are in terms of USB connections. You literally have one here and one up there, as well as this 12 volt. You can see there's a 12 volt USB. I think that is super stingy, because if you think when you're in a van and the amount of stuff, let me just the amount of stuff that you have when you're on the go, your phone, you're probably going to be charging, probably other stuff, you might have someone else in the vehicle, you might have your phone kind of docked here perhaps, or up there. I just think maybe another one down here might have been nicer. What they've actually got, which on the counter side is a nice touch, if I turn us around, they do have a 240 3-pin just down there, which could be handy. Things like you know, vacuuming it out and stuff like that. But yeah, a touch stingy on there. Also, we've got this infotainment system. Let's see if we can pop it on, and let's turn that down. Yeah, it's nice. It's got a good big screen, etc. But it's not that old a car, and it's got Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, but it's not wireless on this one. You have to plug it in. So again, you're going to be taking it one of those to your phone somewhere, like a cradle, or your phone's going to be in there to a cradle, just to get your Android Auto, so you like your navigation, etc. going. So that's a bit annoying. And then for me, I don't know what it is with Ford, so their seating position, I can just about get comfortable, but I really wish you could push these seats further back. It kind of forces you in quite an upright seating position. For me, being 6'3", to get the leg room, I'm right back here, and that then means you can't, you know, put your seat back as much, so you're having to compromise between like moving the seat back here. I just wish there was a tiny bit more room. And with that, if you look down at the pedals, they have this weird thing where the clutch and the brake is so much higher than the accelerator, so when you're already struggling to get in position and you're sitting quite comfortably here, you're then having to lift your foot almost and stamp down on these two. Now I did get used to it on the way, but I would much prefer the height of that brake pedal to be at least 1 or 2 inches further down. In terms of what we've got in here, all the usual kind of storage bins that I've spotted so far. So storage bin here, plenty of room down here as well. There's this little pop out one here. That's quite a nice touch with that coming out. As I said, rubber matting along here, sections here, and then you obviously got your locking glove box over there. So yeah, so there's pros and cons. Nice, but especially when you're driving it every day, I do wish this seating position, the adjustment, I wish this would come out further and higher. I wish the seats would go so you're not quite so upright. But in terms of headroom, you know, plenty of clearance there, which is good. What else have I found? Right, so performance wise is really good. So this has like 185 PS, which I think is around 182 brake horsepower, and I think without checking it's got around 400 newton meters of torque. So this thing really does go, especially like when you're at the junctions, first, second, third, you're flying out of that junction, you're getting up to speed quickly. And like when you're up to motorway speed, you kind of like, if you want to push it, you're kind of in like third and fourth, and then you kind of settle down into driving. This one having cruise control and a variety of other things. So if I show you, we've got kind of our cruise control here, and you have options such as intelligent and adaptive and other stuff here. A fairly straightforward setup, although a few of the buttons do spill over to here as well. So we've got like a normal and eco mode, the parking sensors, stop start is over there, but not too cluttered at all. So kind of in summary, I've been waiting to get one for absolutely ages that I could afford, to be honest. I had to sell my pride and joy. I've always been a Ford person. I had to sell my Ford Focus RS to get this, and you know what, I think I've finally got a really good one. Just the condition of the back, it looks like it's been well cared for. It's been serviced, MOT'd, and I've had that important wet belt change done. Just to let you know, my wet belt was absolutely fine, so possibly someone had done it in the past, but you never know with these until you actually do the work what they're going to be like. So that's my literally day one. I've collected it, I've been driven it 2 hours. I'm impressed. I can't wait to just put it to work, and maybe I'll give us an update in 6 months time, or maybe a year, as to how I'm getting on with it. But until the next one, there's plenty of videos kicking around on my YouTube. You'll see them up there for either ready restorations, property maintenance type stuff, or retro restorations for the retro and vintage repairs and nostalgia fix. So until those ones, all the best, take care and see ya.